Hi, my name is Tawana Henderson, owner and coordinator of Dreams Come True. I'm here to talk to you about how to make a baby clothing bouquet. There are a couple of supplies that you need to start off with. First, you need a vase. Also, you're going to use some dowel rods for it. You're going to need some rubber bands, adhesive tape, and different baby clothing items such as a bib. You can use onesies. Also, little baby socks. They will make an excellent like little rosebuds when you're making your floral arrangement. You can also use a ribbon. This is not necessary. It's not, but you can also use it to finish your arrangement up and put it on the vase. And I'll show you how that works at the end. One other item other than clothing is a washcloth that you can also use. Now, the first thing that you want to do when you're making the baby clothing bouquet is you want to get your baby items. We're going to start with the onesies here. You're going to fold the onesies together here. You're going to fold and roll. Once you have it folded here, then you're going to roll one end to the other. It doesn't matter which end you roll. You can roll either side. And once you have it rolled, the ends here, you would see they're going to produce layers. You'll see layers of fabrics, which they're going to end up being the petals of the flower. When you have it rolled here, you want to get a rubber band, and you're going to put it about center ways of the clothing item. Just want to tuck this here. Also, if you want a larger bouquet, if you want to make a larger flower, particular flower, all you need to do is just put this rubber band a little bit lower. If you don't use rubber band, you can also use tape. Once you have the rubber band or the tape on the center, you're going to start to unfold. You're going to start with the center, only on one end, and you're just going to kind of open the layers like a flower. And just kind of keep it open to produce a blossoming flower. Just kind of fold it over there. Just keep folding it over. And you can just kind of keep manipulating with it. If you want to, let's say one of the ends is sticking out and you don't like that look, you can fold it down just a little bit more here. There we go. Looking more like a little flower there. Then you're going to take the dowel rod. You're going to insert it on the other end. Just going to kind of push it somewhere in the center there. And then with that, you can use another rubber band, but I think it's a lot easier. I like to use tape because if you use a rubber band, it's kind of hard to twist it with the long rod or to try to get it over the top without messing up your flower bouquet. So you want to secure the flower to the rod. Just kind of toward the bottom here. Once you kind of get it on the clothing first, especially if you're using a thick piece of material. And then just attach it a little bit more to the rod. Then once you have it attached, you just want to lay it down. Oh, one other item that you really need that is a must is the hot glue, because you also have the leaves here. Because what is a flower without leaves there? So, you just want to hot glue the stem here, because you're going to glue that onto the rosebud. Now, one thing you want to make sure, be careful that you don't put too much hot glue on it, or don't put it too close to the fabric. And it takes a while to stick. So just for time constraint, we want to go ahead and get a piece of adhesive tape, which you can use that instead of glue. That way it's not as messy there. And you want to secure it on. And then you can just kind of manipulate your leaves. You want to kind of turn them around the flower here. And then if you have some of the rubber band still showing, just kind of pull the clothing just down a little bit. And then you want to set it in the vase here. And then you just continue with the bib. And a lot of times you have the washcloths. Sometimes the way they're packaged, they already have a piece of tape that's in the middle. And that just works out perfect. So the only thing you have to do in that case is just start with the layers. Start unfolding the flower to produce your little blossom here. And then just kind of keep inserting. There's a couple of pre-made flowers here. And they all don't have to have leaves because they're just going to kind of mix in with the other ones. And then here's one of the socks to show the cute little rosebud that it presents there. Oh, another idea you can do, I have some tulle over here. So what you can do is just kind of grab the flowers, like in a little arrangement. You can kind of do different levels of the flowers, like maybe one a little higher. You want to grab some tulle. I'm using blue because that kind of reminds me of water. So you kind of wrap the tulle around. That way you don't see the sticks. It's hiding the sticks there. Insert them in the vase. Oh, we have a little red rosebud. We can't be without our little red rose there. Just kind of insert that in there. And of course you can always go to the craft store and pick up some little butterflies and just kind of attach them onto the leaves. Would work there, and it just kind of droop. Just two little butterflies, just to kind of get another little look or appearance. And just kind of put this one maybe on the tulle here. And what's so great about these butterflies is they have the wires on the end, so you can just kind of move them around and make them look a little different directions. And there you have your beautiful floral bouquet centerpiece. And women always like flowers, so you know mothers, they definitely would like to be presented a flower bouquet with baby clothes.